Davis. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A first down carry for Davis. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. You look at this Raiders defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing is McCarthy. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Raiders at 500 at 6-6. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's a give to Samuel. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A handoff for Samuel. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Another carry for the wide receiver, Samuel. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Here's McCarthy. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up the 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's a tap forward by McCarthy on the touch pass. They juked him. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move it back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
J.J. McCarthy.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run.
And he gets it down to the 32.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on second down.
To the air with McCarthy.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. yards that time and a first down on the keeper. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw McCarthy.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Brock Bowers
with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Ramsey. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards, the final tally.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Now the try here for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score 14, Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that.
Here's Samuel. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. This is Samuel. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Shifts by him at the 25. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
A loss of 7 brings up 2nd and 17 at the 32.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Now McCarthy. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Out of the gun now on third down. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to add on to that lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 27-yard line.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Third down from the gun, McCarthy. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. McCarthy. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. The final shot before break. Ramsey, a quick throw there is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff, and the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now Samuel. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Browns shaken up on the play. The Browns drive about to get started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Ramsey. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because they...
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun. Ramsey. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now an option play on 2nd down. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And now they'll shift things around. Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. With 5 yards on the play there, it's a drive will continue. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Michigan State. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Dean. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd and 1. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 24.
Browns 14.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Fighting his way through contact. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
They'll begin by running here with Samuel. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Samuel. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. In motion left comes Brown. To throw from his end zone. McCarthy. This complete to Jones. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. Up the middle they go. Samuel. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the... Now a 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy. Got a man. It's Brown. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Back to throw. McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Forced out to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
94 yards rushing now, as he's done it on 22 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. 2nd and 9.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
It's 4th down.
Going for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over.